Alright. Get things going. Howdy, howdy. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday. Back to arena time. We're here to do some more, Marvel, baby. If we actually did the MVC set, I would implode. It'd be great. But yeah, we're gonna see if we open fill a third time. Perhaps a different color combination can happen. And if we don't open fill a third time, maybe we can try something completely different. Madame Mask is a card that I continue to want to play with. A lot of the, like... Connive having payoffs, I feel like, is important. But we'll see where things lead. I like to... You know, we're gonna let the waves guide us here. So... Hope you're all having a good, good week. Yeah. Premier Draft. We want the one with Doom on it. Thinking about that foot dive. Foot dive real. I can't believe foot dive real. Doom, I showed it off when we were first going over the set last week, but Doom has a jumpstart deck that also has some really strong stuff in there. The Doom out of there, I think, is very cool. The Doom in set is like Doom Bots Pile, Indestructible Doom, very real card, but I like the plan Doom. Alright. Let's jump on in. Say hi to Phil. Again, third interview. Yeah, keep an eye on what we want to do, though. So we haven't touched green, we haven't touched black, because we did white, blue, white, red. So just as, like, thinking about things to touch. Killmonger seems like a pretty, real card. Alright. Sabo Tendi away. So, starting things off, we've got Quicksilver, who can start the game in play. This doesn't strike me as a terribly strong limited card. Raging Goblin that can become like a double striker. It's like fine. She-Hulk is quite good. The car you're thinking of isn't even from the set. That's from the Commander decks. She-Hulk stands out as something really strong. She-Hulk has a pretty easy kicker. Green 1 if you on the turn you player. And that's 5/5 that blows up an enchantment or artifact. We've seen a good amount of those. Hour to Feet is clean. Undercover Scroll is also like really good. This is a card that just always does a lot of work. Yeah, I'm willing to try out green. So we'll pick up She-Hulk, see where that leads. Koye, Human Torch. Ooh, White Tiger? Okay. Human Torch. Here is on draw, ping, web up. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, Reach is one of those things that always gets things done. I kind of like picking up White Tiger. White Tiger, I'm not super sold on, in the sense that, like, both the kicker doesn't, I don't know, it's pretty expensive, but like we're gonna do fine with that. Serpent Specialist is kind of a lower risk one, but I'm interested in the pieces here. Hopefully I mean, if we end up with some ramp pieces that work with this. Rick Jones, what do you do? Who are you? Jones, 1 green for an 0/3, mill 4, pick up a hero or enchantment. Okay. War Machine, rewrite history. Okay. Okay. Hero in Training is obviously the best card in the pack in my mind. That's not even close. IMO. There's really not a lot that matches up. Like, maybe Viv. Now, Viv's really expensive, too. I'm gonna pick up Hero in Training. We'll see. Okay, well. Alright, well. Okay, well. I mean, again. Savage Land Dinosaur, Rapid Rescue is a card I think if your deck is, like, not... This thing's really cheap. Is, like, I guess the thing I like about it. It also has, like, the put a thing in grave and then pick it up and then triggers a bunch of things. Jessica? Stature. I like Savage Land Dinosaur just for being big. I want to find some ramp pieces. I want to find the Undercover Scroll. What do you do? Cat Knight Villain. Okay. Whenever another 1/1 counter is placed on another creature, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Avengers Tower is very good. Fixing, fits everything we do. Murdoch's Crusade we also know is very real. Knights of Wundagore. I kind of think I want the tower in here, knowing that we have all this going. This is a card we can pick and have, like, real stuff in the deck. Lightning Strike, Surveillance Room... Los Diablos. This is all... I don't know, this pack doesn't speak to me that well. Might pick up the Lightning Strike. Could pass that to, like, try to put somebody else in red. Yeah, this wants a couple other pieces, like... It wants more than just the green to be good. I don't know. This might be a little overzealous because it cuts up a color I kind of want to, like, let people know is real for them, but... Also, red is definitely still here with, like, Hulk Smash. Misty. Don't hate that. Atlantis Attacks as well is pretty cool. We saw this work pretty well for us. Kind of shifting around, just sort of seeing what color combos work well with us. Okay, I'm pretty happy to have Hellcat here. Hellcat here, the Undying Vigilante has Undying. The mechanic, effectively. We lose haste on the rebuy, but that's pretty good. Burrow back up, Savage Land. Iron Fist being... Okay, Quicksilver, ooh. Sorry, bud, I'm gonna pick up the fixing to make this function, even if this is maybe, like, just splash heroes in training. Is that what we're doing? Oh, she does gain haste on losing haste. Hey, I thought that was losing. All right, yeah, you lose haste, you gain haste, you lose haste. Because we don't want to... The reason we blank the text box, by the way, is specifically so that... Because there's no Undying trigger on this. There's no, like... Oh, like, this only happens if you don't have a... Okay. Ms. Marvel? I love, this is a card that has a lot of fun, like, small design bits. The no maximum hand size on her is great. You can see as she has the giant stretchy fist. It's also why she has reach. Her and Mr. Fantastic are our, you know, reach cards in the color, in the colors alone. Another Hellcat? Mockingbird, Human Torch. Human Torch isn't bad. It's, like, pretty easy to have that on, and then, like, this could be a longer term play. Do I want a second Hellcat if, like, we already have how many of a double up do I want to have, right? That's part of our like, especially on a 2-drop is the actual thing. Double She-Hulk, I'm a little more hello. What if I just picked up Hulk? I don't need to play Bruce Banner. I could play Bruce Banner on this side, on the Avengers Tower lets me play heroes, but like you could just play the backside of a card, right? Like that's still the Hulk, and the Hulk is strongest there is. Yeah, I can do that. Supervillain lockup. Power Broker. This thing's fine. Add a counter, add a counter. The white in here, Supervillain lockup's real, but like this isn't real. Uh I don't know when you use this. It's like the defensive red card. Um yeah, let's take the Power Broker. Thing? Alright. Go Nuts is probably the pick over the Thing, though. Because, like, this gives us removal with, like, Hellcat and, like, a number of our early drops. I want some more fixing to make this function. Misty here is probably good. Yeah. I can pick up... This here... Thing is easier to cast Hulk, that's true. The way I'm looking at this deck is that it's Gruul with maybe the hero in training. Koye, Surveillance Room, Pet Avengers? This thing's pretty good. Kree Sentinel also, these are all basic land cycling flat. Fine with all the black being gone, I don't... Oh, this is the full land... You know what? Sure. Let's keep grabbing enough white to be able to play the heroes in training. We got the Plaza, we got the Gathering Place, we got Avengers Tower. The red here looks functional. I don't know. It doesn't make me excited for the color. Like, Lightning Strike's fine, Hulk Smasher's fine. Misty Knight I like for being aggressive and long term. Human Torch is also good for that, too. But, like, I don't know. None of that is like, exactly like, this is great. It's all, like, fine. Evil's Thrall. I think this is where we can pick up a Kree Sentinel. Another fixing piece. A okay body. I'm not as, like... I don't know. The thing with this is that I want to be more like the ability to have the, like, 2 or 3 out of this. And we don't really have a ton of that. So... I guess we're picking one up here, because nothing else really stands out. Okay, Asgardian Citadel is another piece of... We have a ton of lands, and we're going to be short on a functional deck right now, because this is 14 in the main. We need 9 more for pack 3. With a couple pieces that I'm, like, okay with. This is the most filler level card. Yep, sure is. Get Phil at pack 3. Change things up. Sentry? Sentry's dangerous. Sentry is a card that can absolutely get you killed. But, like, if we have a way to get... like we have high variance on this, very high, very low. Um, so I think draw engine. Hmm. We're good. And I don't think we have a lot of ways to ignore the 5/5 as our current problem. Fine. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Should have picked Sentry, clearly. Spider-Man? Yeah, Spider-Man filters this. And is another hero. Lets us, like, save. The hybrid mana is actually the really powerful thing with what we're doing here. Okay, this is Alien Invasion Red Guardian? Red Guardian. Oh, another hero in training? How many of those am I fine playing? What is Alien Invasion? For each invasion counter. Oh. Hmm. Red Guardian I know is real because it's just a creature that dealt damage. Yeah, I like that one artifact. Sure, we'll try it out. Patriot. At least our fixing in our lands is good. It's gonna have to be for our 3-color nonsense we're doing here. Let's grab another basic land cycler, fix things up. Hellcat 2 would also be choice. If we're doing 3 colors, we gotta make sure it functions. Don't think a Death Toucher. Again, I just don't believe in Iron Fist. Pet Avengers Burrow backup? Again, more fixing, just make this work more. I know Pet Avengers we have one of. Yeah. Let's make this 3-color pile functional with all the lands in the world. Agent, Royal Guard. Okay. And Bruce. Bruce is only playable off of, like, Avengers Tower. I'm not gonna play an island. We're already too stretched. Also not gonna play Super Strength. This is just so funny. It's, like, probably playable. Alright. I passed up Sentry. Specifically, the idea on passing up Sentry was like a conceit that it's like white isn't something I'm really going to be playing. That was what that was. Picking like a draw engine, and it's like okay, we can go ahead and go that direction. And then we didn't. So, Hellcat, White Tiger, Mr. Hyde, Power Broker, Pet Avengers. And then Dinosaur Aliens to the rescue. And one cut from this? One cut from this. Oh, and Bruce. Sorry. 2 cuts from this. Yeah, this is the most filler to ever filler. I also think this is the most filler to ever filler. This is like proliferate on a thing, but like on your 3/3 at sorcery speed. We don't have a ton of the 1/1 counter synergy stuff going on with like the cat villain that we passed up a couple of. Also is a villain. So our deck is 14 heroes, 3 villain. Uh, and that's like fixing up here. You're not a villain. Who's our other... Serpent? Yeah, this is our other second one. And then... Mr. Hyde? Mr. Hyde. Yeah, okay. And those are all, like, fine cards individually. Like, this is probably close to a cuttable thing, but I'm fine with the 1/1 Death Toucher. The mana base looks like it's fine, specifically because we've also got Burrow backup, Kree Sentinel, and Savage Land Dinosaur. We're pretty hefty on that. Almost makes me want to include Vision of Love because we only have Misty Knight as a way to, like, get out from under, like... Hyde is gonna love Phil, but because Hyde can eat a counter from a creature you control. Hyde doesn't have to eat Hyde's own counters, is the biggest thing there. So, while we don't get counters on Phil, we can still eat them from someone else. Which could be, again, for a draw, that's fine. Okay. I eat finality counters. Well, I'm glad we have, like, this level of fixing, at least. Avengers Tower also is incredible in this deck. Yeah, we're probably not too bad with the, like, over mana bit here. Like, we have a number of these kicker things to be able to use, and a couple of filler things like here. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. The colors are obviously the part where this deck, like, falters because it's 3 colors, but I put Phil as the card. Yeah, alright. Okay, alright, okay, well. Bruce. We can play Bruce. That's like a fine... This hand is fine. A bit slow on the draw, but, like, it's all 3 colors. And that's important. Like, we can play Viv on 3. Okay. Alright. Cap? Okay. You might even find a 4th if you, like, look hard enough, yeah. So, Viv here is a lot to, like, get going, but that's okay. We're gonna play Pet Avengers. That'll be big enough to block Cap. If they spend removal here, I'm actually quite happy. Huh. Drop away. I don't like the Connive. That gets Cap a little too big. But, like, we can 1/1 counter and fight with Pet Avengers if they're tapped out. They discard Super Suit. Alright, well, that's gone at least. Alright. Meow. So, Pet Avengers is a 4/4. We can make a 5/5 with our Go Nuts. Here on Training draws us a card. I want them to tap out here. If they web up, I'm going to be... Okay, just Hero Training, sure. We're holding up blue because we have another Super Suit. That's what's going on here. It's a pain if they actually do have it. Yeah, we had 2 Heroes in Training in pack 1. Want to give me something else here? Okay. Okay. So they didn't go all in. We can get rid of the super soldier. We're one green off Hulk right now. Who do I want to knock out? I probably want to knock the hero in training out. Perfect. That's why I drew first. Exactly this outcome. So yeah, we're gonna go teamwork. You and you. 1-1 counter here. You're fighting. We're gonna knock you out. Tap that. Okay. So the idea there is that Cap is a little like... Okay, more heroes. That's a good one to have. Cap's a problem. Both are problems, but like... Red, hello. What's your splash? Who would that be? Blue-Red? Iron Man? Thor, maybe? Whatever, we get a Bruce Banner next turn. Okay. That's... Is that better than Bruce? I think that's better than Bruce right now. That gets us both 5/5s back. It gets us a huge amount of board presence, and hopefully focuses removal on the 5/5s, not Bruce. Well, our buddy behind Bruce. Okay. Nearly tapped out, or nearly out of cards. We do have the draw 2 there. That's an incredible draw for us as well. Means I could play Bruce as Bruce. But Hulk is strongest there is. I think with Avengers Tower in play, we're fine on cards. Alright. Whenever Hulk is dealt damage, we get another combat if he's attacking. So, I think we're going for card draw here. Okay, we're conniving. Yeah, we have not pumped Pet Adventures. It can pump for a counter and a body. Alright, empty-handed. If they... So if I attack with Hulk, Hulk is an 8/8. That would be like... The tokens only have first strike while attacking. Hulk would trade with... Cap and a 3 toughness. Cap and aim. Is that okay? If we got Cap off the board, that'd be good. What if I just go in with, like, Pet Avengers or something like that? We have the pump if they, like, I don't know, go funkier. They might. I would take 5. They're on 20. Okay. I'm I'm happy cleaning up the board off them right now because we have Hulk. Right? Like they have their biochemist to redraw back up. Yeah? What are we so afraid of? God damn. AIM scientists and Okoye? I think I'm just gonna go AIM scientists and Okoye. And then, like, that gets a lot of power off the board for Hulk. I'm not even gonna pump. Pump doesn't change it. It makes a body, which is nice, but, like, yeah, I'm just gonna go these two. Uh, we're gonna hold the backup. I wanna activate Avengers Tower here, so they can tap out to draw two, and that's like real. That's an absolutely like real thing. I'm sorry. What is this? What is going on? What do we got here? Is this a splash for Nick Fury? Is that what this is? The thing about the biochemists is that it's their whole turn to draw. So if they draw something they want to play, like a third hero in training, damn, that's a very good place to be. It's just if your deck could just be infinite copies of Hazmat, like you're in a good place. Okay, that is flying, but like flying doesn't do anything right now, so that's good. You're clearly not attacking into Hulk. We're gonna look for a draw. Spider-Man! Oh, God! Okay, non-attacking. Maybe more relevant is the Royal Guard, though. That makes Hulk 10? If they want to kill Hulk here, they have to block with their entire board? I think I'm okay with that. Hulk smash? Yeah, you just take 10, sure. Okay, so again, they can biochemist, but that's their entire turn. They can attack with a flyer, but there's multiple reach pieces on the board. Non-attacking creature indestructible, so that's good. This is also reach. You've gotta be joking. Holy smokes. Oh, Nelly. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Playset? That is playset, yeah, that's 3+1 engrave. Okay, land draw's fine, that doesn't do anything. Their attacks are kind of bad. Their attacks are really bad, in fact. Yeah, that's good. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. Nick Fury, they don't have green. So they don't have the ability to use Nick if they found Nick Fury here. Okay. Okay. I think they're going to Biochemist here, which is almost all their mana. Next turn we get to go Invincible Hulk, and that kills them, right? Like, I don't think they can stop the Invincible Hulk. Because they either take 10 and die, or they block. And, well, Hulk is strong as there is. Like, uh-huh. Yeah, great, cool. Anyway, Combat 2? All right. Great, cool. Combat 3? And that's the Hulk. That's incredible. God, that is absolutely incredible. In the literal sense. There's no answer. Like, you have to take 10. Okay. I'm... Indestructible Hulk is very rude. That's why Spider-Man has the non-combat, the non-attacking clause, but you can just pre-combat. What happens when you hit Hulk? He gets angry, he gets bigger, and he hits you back. Somebody had the great idea of throwing Hulk in space. Is my understanding at one point, which was definitely went well. Well-advised thing to do. All right. Sweet. Woo, Bruce. We Brucing? I think we're Brucing. I think we're turn 2 Brucing. No, we don't have to. I want the tapped land. We tapped land on 1, Avengers Tower on 2, and then we can specialist and... Yeah, okay. That seems fine. I don't need to be Brucing. Okay. I think if they have a kill spell, they have to spend it on Bruce, right? When I think about Hulk, I think of walking sadly down a road. When I think of Hulk, I think that Hulk is strongest there is. I think Bruce is going... The thing about playing Bruce here is that Bruce asks for removal before we've got our opponent to do anything, right? I'm gonna trade Death Touchers. Okay. My mana base is messed up. Yeah, that's true. I will take 3. Okay, commandos and nothing. She-Hulk? We'll find red. It's fine. Avengers Tower can be used on activated abilities from a hero, so we can use that on Bruce to flip, if need be. Okay, sure, that lets you punch in for 1. We're gonna go... Okay. And that's what we were looking to draw. So... then we can leave up Lightning Strike and Hulk Smash. Like, that's exactly what we wanted to see. 4th land. Our opponent has been missing that, so... that's fine. I'll take the hit from the broker one more time. Holding up a Lightning Strike also means that we have sorcery. Okay. I had to double check. Also, non-creature artifact. Sure. Alright, leaving things up. It's a little awkward, because we have a lot of, like, sorcery stuff I want to be doing, but... Okay. Doing it that way because that then there's not a plus there, so. I think Bruce wants to draw us a card next turn. It'll be like Bruce, Misty, hold up, Hulk Smash. Something like that. Irby, okay, sure. That gets him a land. That's nice. That means we can go like... Tower can pay the cost to flip Bruce. These are all 7, but like... We drop shields to do that? I'm fine against this opponent. No, I kind of want to leave shields up. This becomes a 5/5. They don't have the mana for Pet Avengers. It's 7 for Pet Avengers. Oh, okay. Well, the biggest thing about wanting this, I was worried about the entire line here until this was a 5/5 because that blocks here without any tricks. Whereas Viv, I'm not. But I wanted to hold up Hulk Smash as like a safety thing, but having 2 5/5s. Kirby saw Johnny News. Okay. Yeah, my main thing was trying to step around like a giant growth or a more than actually a fight spell. But the other thing there is that, like, they clearly, once they didn't use it to kill Bruce early... Bruce is a hell of a card, too. Like, being able to be, like, a draw engine for a little while. Yeah, they clearly didn't have... Sure. I don't like the speed of this, but, like... Here in training, I'm fine playing on 3 without, like, the life gain. Like, that's fine. Alright. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, okay. Everybody's got heroes in training. I understand. That's how the world works. This is just the card. That's a nice draw. That's a really nice draw. That'll be really good with stuff like Pet Avengers, She-Hulk. I want to obviously try to trade if they want to spend removal. That is annoying, but it'll be will function. That's fine. Ogres fight and ogres die. And ogres draw. I'm gonna go Pet Avengers first because I would. Oh, are we grabbing a new color? Or are we grabbing a second white source? We're grabbing a second white source, okay. Oh, Misty for draw 2. No, you were supposed to Misty for draw 2. You had it. Okay. Because now if they do Misty, they'll only draw 1. Yeah, you wanted Misty for draw 2. Obviously, you get to, like, option select a little better knowing my play, but what is your splash? Who's here? Double Fifth Tower. You've got, like, red, red, black, black? Do you just have, like, Thanos? You wouldn't play... I don't think you'd play Thanos on a splash with that 5-color. Okay. The man without fear has fear. Sorry, buddy. That's too much fear. We're gonna go... Think about how I want to do this. Daredevil's dying. That's happening. But, like, do I want to play She-Hulk into this? Sorta, kinda? Okay, so we get to go... Teamwork 3, both modes, 1-1 counter here, She-Hulk fights here, and that opens up this attack. I wanted to fit the tap land in there, that was like what I was like dancing around, but... It's fine if we don't, because, like, we can play Savage Land Dinosaur next turn, and then She-Hulk could pump the turn following. And, like, we have board presence that requires our opponent to play, like, real removal, right? Like, we're asking high questions with, like, 9 power on the board. Like, this is setting up for lethal next turn. Yeah, I want to get the 7 for Viv as well, the draw. So, we're kind of a deck that's just slamming haymakers at our opponent, right? Like, that's our... They keep looking at She-Hulk. Are they, like... Do they have, like, an artifact play they can't make because She-Hulk is on the board? Is that it? Perhaps we're looking at... Okay, we're looking at a kill spell and deciding who we wanted to kill. Sure, that makes sense. We have a play. Interesting. Well. In. And then, Is that giving them some life? They have, again, they have a stop. This might be... Like, no, okay. Next turn, we get to... We can either She-Hulk if we need to pop something. We can play Serpent Specialist, tap land. Speed. I feel like you've got something to bypass me then. You had a spell last turn. This must have been your draw? What are we holding on to? What are we waiting on? I'm pressing the advantage. Okay. That's really nice. That curve's excellent. That's really good. Alright, ask the question? Like, what are you sitting on? You're clearly sitting on something, I just don't know what. Okay. -2/-2, and a death touch? Is that what we're doing? Okay. sure? You still have something here? Is this the attacking, damn it? Okay. How do I feel about this? We can pump She-Hulk to, like, make the trade happen. That's gotta be better than... Because that puts our opponent to the sword. They still have cards in hand, but we've Because the alternate there was let that go and play Serpent plus Patriot, right? That was the other side. Okay. You come with a shield equipped. Not sure on this one. Honestly, the 1/1 Death Toucher is a card I kind of want to get into play. Might just be Slam the Hand next turn. Yeah, I'm taking 4. We've missed a couple land drops on the opponent's side for the last few turns, so they have two real cards. The shield is just a +1/+2 to equip. Okay. Pick up a hero in training, hero in training. Sure. That's a fine 5. Alright. Ooh, I like that a lot here, actually. So we'll draw a card. It's also fine. And then we get to go Serpent Specialist, White Tiger, kick. And that is 8 power and toughness on the board. Red Hulk. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What do we want to do then? Red Hulk gets a counter on being damaged, but now we can lightning strike on the hit. This is probably attack with both Tiger and Viv. Well, yeah. Okay. I understand. You have to play really tightly here in that position. And like you just kind of have to assume that you can get back to your turn with Hulk and like try to kill with Hulk. I assume. I think they had to make that choice because they were like, well, if I block... the things that kill Hulk in combat, kill them, so... I understand why they didn't block, but I think because anything that would kill Hulk kills them, I think they have to block. Right? You know, if they can't play around a giant growth by not blocking, they'll die. And like this thing, the cat can only be single blocked, so. Alright. Phil has not shown up. No, that was like info on Kang. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, I'm in. Ooh, can we get the alien invasion going? Okay. I would love to get alien invasion going, like, on 4. I might use Burrow backup to draw into another red source to force that. And then we got Bruce, but no, we don't have our 1 blue source, but we've got Hulk, almost Hulk mana here. There we go. So yeah, we'll do that. And then I think I will do this for a red source if we don't draw one flat here. I think that this on 4 is really good, gonna get things rolling. Like, it sucks because, like, Burrow backup is really strong. Is that better? Yeah, is a flyer. Okay. Any colors. Okay. Hello. So the thing here is that the tokens are going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Next turn we get a 2/2 token that has to attack, then we get a 3/3 that has to attack. Okay. And so on. Oh, the scroll is that's a villain? Alright. I suppose. Can't fight you on that. Oh, God! Yeah, alright. Super Scroll. Anyway. Gotta bounce. Oh, getting that off the table feels nice. Like, that's Kenrith levels of terrifying, right? Like, walls, cards, removal, like, everything. Okay. Well, let me tell you about Strongest There Is. And who is Strongest There Is? Okay. Kazar's really good. Let's play lands off the top, and then, like, Zabu, that's cute. Bigger and bigger. Nah, I'll take 4. Like, no? No thanks. I feel confident you've got something. Madam Mask. Okay. That gets you an extra card and gets you an extra... I like the villain setup on the pieces we've had out of this. Masters of Evil, Super Scroll. Alright. Now we're doing Hulk math. Oh, what a killer. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna make your Hulk math worse. I think they have a trick. I just don't know what it is. Indestructible in some way? Maybe indestructible in some way. Is there like a death touch indestructible trick? If they do that, won't they die to Hulk? Oh, the like stolen armor. Okay, yeah, Widow's Bite. Sure. Anyway, there's a second combat. Anyway, howdy. I'm gonna keep attacking. The Hulk is strongest. Sure, connive, that gets you a token. The thing that matters here is that these tokens don't trample. I don't think you can attack though. 1 card in hand, 4 mana. You have a 5/5, but like, okay. That'll get you killed though, right? No, no, not quite. Not quite. They could block the 6. They gained life off of this kill spell. It gains 3 life. Anyway. I'm gonna gain some life myself, and then we're gonna go ahead and Avengers Assemble. To me, my adventures. All right, well, thank you, Hulk, for facilitating the alien invasion. Yeah, I love that match. That's sweet. Yeah, like, it just says at the beginning of combat, and Hulk will give you additional combats. So... yeah. This card just does operate as, like... It's not quite Assemble the Legion. It's not... It's also maybe not the same as, like, the oil counter one, but it has the inevitability, right? Like, our opponent was probably beating us down if we didn't have it, right? They were able to trade with Hulk. They were able to, like, stabilize at, like, 3 and then gain life and then gain life. Like, okay, we got kill spells, we got tokens, but, like... Can't believe Hulk did this. Alright. Hey, we're paying for it. Are you ready to pay for it? We had to pay for it sooner or later, and this is where it is. Okay, this one's fine. Keep, and I'm actually gonna throw you back. We've got Burrow back up to go grab like a another land. So we also have Alien Invasion effectively on 4 here. Perfect. Let's get Patriot down. Tapped lands. Okay. Sweet. We don't need to use Burrow backup now. Yeah, let's just get damage in. Offset these life gain lands. Yeah, we don't have to spend this now, which is great, because, like, having these bodies is going to be pretty powerful. Justice, sure. That bounces a non-land. Justice is incredibly powerful. Like, such a card. Okay. Let's begin the Alien Invasion. The 1/1 dies immediately, but that builds our threat. I kind of want to draw land 5 for Burrow backup. That'd be best in my mind. Justice was one of the like more interesting answers that would have worked here. Justice, this card's incredibly strong. I need to stress how good Justice is as a card. Like, Mana War is a card I'm fine play. Oh boy, Kang. All right. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you blocked that. Okay. We are moving. We now have the Must Answer threat in play. Hello, Phil. We could, because we lost Patriot on that bounce, we don't get to, like, keep. Ooh! Auto attach. We might get run down in the air. Okay. Though, I don't know that you're going to be able to, like, kill me fast enough, right? Like, I have Phil. We discarded Irby. And just playing Wasp. Oh, no! Oh, damn. Okay. Loses all abilities. Alright. Fine. The problem is we're dead in the air right now? Oh, no. That's enough to kill us in the air right now. And we don't have any of our reach. Because Kang drains a life. Damn, nice. I thought we were going to be faster, but no. Well. Okay. They did not fall for it. Good on you, Kang. Also, these, I had not seen the Falcon Wings, and that's the auto attach on that's really nice. So this is Ward 1, flying 1/1, auto attach. Yeah. Yeah, we put Viv at the bottom. And I stand by that. Wiccan part of the Pride deck, nice. You know, adding a lot of characters from a very long-running continuity should add a lot of folks into our into the Pride deck. Yeah. That's really cool to see out of our opponent. Yeah. 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 Oh, someone ran the numbers. That's fun. $17. Okay, Human Torch. Three colors? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be most in any set because, like, that's more characters that exist in most sets. Thinking about Edge of Eternities and how many named how many legends or named cast members we have in there because of the double up, even including. Is this resolving? I don't know if Mr. Hyde is resolving, but like, okay. Draws their second card each turn you draw. Obviously, the backside is very, very strong on Black Panther. But that's very rad. Like, I enjoyed playing against the Pride deck yesterday. Once it was like we saw like 3 cards in that first game, and once we started seeing like more from. Okay, that's a that's a triumph that didn't come first. It's not too late, but like they get to start using it. Like once we started seeing the rewards, like what do we got there? Then we get the Bearscape, and it's the funniest thing in the world. Okay, bottom. So they get a +1/+1 on this, so we're not blocking. We still don't have a. I will put a 1/1 counter on Mr. Hyde, please, and then we're gonna go. We're gonna go nuts. And then teamwork, do both. 1/1 counter on Johnny, and then have the Serpent Specialist fight? Yeah. So the thing I was debating was if this was worth the counter. That was the actual question. So what are you... Okay, flash, double strike, prevent all damage, hits you draw. Okay. I have to keep that threat in mind once we flip from T'Challa to Black Panther. We can't beat you in a fight. Or outside of a fight, prevent all damage once you're in that cool suit that just absorbs kinetic energy. Probably equipping the spy kit and getting in? If we're getting in, that's really good for us. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. And that's political triumph. Oh, that's an incredibly good draw. Okay. Damn. So that's Team Pump plus a draw. All of a sudden now we're under a lot bigger threat. We're going to go ahead and draw off of Mr. Hyde. Give me the counter off of Serpent Specialist, please. Okay. Yes, yes, I know. Nobody here has reach. Okay. We're 1 point off lethal? They can flip... I want to get Savage Lands Dinosaur down for the trample here, too. Ooh. Alright, that's gotta be Johnny, right? Yeah, okay. The offense is probably just T'Challa? Because nothing else here really trades well. Not even, okay. I will place a counter. So again, once T'Challa, while T'Challa's here, when we draw off Hyde, they get a draw as well. So we kind of want to play around that. Savage Land Dinosaur gets us... This is sorcery speed on the flip, right? Yeah, sorcery speed on the flip. So they can't, like, outmaneuver us with it. I also really want to get Alien Invasion down. Oof. Okay. Terrifying. The blue is real? By the way, that's player. Just, you know, if you didn't know that. The blue is real, okay. Okay. Johnny Storm, his relationship with his roommate Peter Parker. There's also, yeah, that is always the like other side of the question of like how like editorial. How much do you have to imply rather than show because of where we are? Okay, hanger. They're up to 7. I want to get the Alien Invasion. I wanted to get this down a few turns back just to, like, start getting us something new. Oh, no! Reveal top 8, you can put anything from among them into play if you teamworked. Yeah, Uh-huh. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, put a counter on Mr. Ed. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, buddy here. And, you get in. Mystique and Destiny were intended to be very, very Nightcrawler's parents. Because of editorial time, they had to wait to reveal it until, yeah. Also, headlining characters not allowed to be any kind of queer. Yeah, it. Okay. All right, I have a line. Are you ready? Okay. I need you to get under the bus, please. Alright, we're taking 4 in the air. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Yep, uh-huh. That's fine. Don't worry, I've got a plan. You have to trust me. I definitely have a plan, and I'm not lying to you. Oh yeah, they're gonna be real happy we called here. To lose my number. Like, hey yo, I need your help, and it's the entirety of the Avengers. There are these all right. Yeah, Storm showed up. I need backup. What? What did you do? Like... Alright, down to 6. Who else can we call? Yeah, Bruce! Bruce, get us out of this! Help me, Bruce, you're my only hope. I don't think... The problem is we don't get to another combat. We're dead in the air. They have 8 in the air. Bruce doesn't have haste. They are playing with their... Yeah. Keep getting in there, buddy. You can do it. The problem is they have us at 6, 2 flyers, and they can just like... they can Patriot the one that gets through. If they don't, Like, I don't know. Hulk is strongest there is. When you have Hulk on your side, who can say what your odds are? They're never zero. Sure. Oh no! Cap. Uh-huh. 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 Avengers. Assemble. Creatures with flying can't attack or block. Let me get like you and you and you and somebody has to walk under this bus and you and you and how much are we taking? Enough. Not as much as you'd think, but enough. They could have kept dancing around, but I think us playing Hulk all of a sudden made it so it's like, wait, hold on. We need to stop batting. We need to finish this. That was a fun match. Threw us in the web. Okay, yeah, this is keepable. Thank you, Burrow Backup, for making this keepable. It's not great because of weird color requirements in the hand, but it's 100% keepable. I will keep a hand that has all three colors, especially like all three colors in cards. We can get this on 4, we'll feel great. Really do want to get that on 4. Like if we can draw. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Let's go get our second red. I don't need white. I don't know what you're talking. Yeah. Uh-huh. Don't worry. We'll get Phil in here, too. Hello? Okay. Verifying. Now, here's the thing we have to hope about. No blocks. I think they have Red Guardian. Okay. Is legislation. Just being able to hit us with, Gotta build the fill emote. We might have to. Next turn I get a fill plus Hulk Smash. Oh my god! Ooh, okay. Wait a minute. So... I need a stop on my combat? How do I... Oh god, how do I put a stop on my own combat? I don't... Here. Okay, because we need... combat. No, this is fine. This is... We get to go teamwork, choose to destroy this, blast you. Submit 4. There we go. Okay. I had to, like, mentally navigate that. I was, like... I had to think about where that went. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I know we're empty-handed, but, like, I wanted to put down the Serpent Specialist to stop their dogs. They have a ton of cards in hand right now. We have everything on the table. I think the worst case is, like, Murdoch stops the alien invasion, right? That's the positive worst case possible. Yeah, the reason I was looking for... Okay, so to talk through what I was thinking about, I was first thinking about tapping the 2/2 for the teamwork, and that was why I wanted to stop. But then I decided that, no, we actually want that in combat. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. They would be letting Viv get the card, but I'm not going to push Viv into combat this turn. Okay, Night Nurse. Pick up dogs. Oh, tapped land, though. That is not dogs active. Ooh, hold on. Okay. Oh, oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. All right. What do you mean? Okay. All right, that's bad. I'm just gonna say that one. That one is bad. That one's pretty bad. Okay. What are we doing? I don't think Phil will. I think we will die is the biggest problem I'm seeing. Because the aliens will keep going. Does Phil have to go in? What's your life total? 13. Is this lethal? I think you just took lethal damage? Okay! No! Lifelink! Uh-oh! Oh, no! Okay? Right. Night Nurse. That was still fine because now that we've pushed them to 2, the trigger from She-Hulk won't matter. So we go to 2 from the crackback unless they have pump. Johnny gets a point of damage for free, and Viv kills. We don't even need to get into combat to win. Because Johnny is a card and Viv is a second card. Tapped land is actually really good for them. Again, they don't have lethal. Oh, God! Terrifying. It is incredible to know that the sensational She-Hulk can hold off the alien invasion, like, in an afternoon. Not even, like, never close, not scared. We got there, we got there. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. God, oh, God. I gotta text you about when I'm going up, for the weekend. By the way, I'm gonna say that aloud to make me do it. Oh, God, okay. Okay. Because for me, it's gonna be... I don't have that amount of time for it. I think it's gonna be the week before. But we'll figure that one out. Oh, okay. I'm good. Thanks, Phil. We gotta thank Phil again. We gotta thank Johnny Storm. I keep thinking Johnny Blaze, but it's like, no, that's a different... Don't have to worry about that. Yeah, I will try this one. This one might actually be a funky... What are you? Green 5, Vigilance Reach, 6-6 Trample. Okay. Sure. Hellcat seems pretty good in this match. Would love our opponent to, like, spend... That's fine, I'm not gonna block on. Okay, Hulk Smash with Death Touch. Yeah. Because again, when I think Ghost Rider, I either think Marvel or I think not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ooh, okay. Terrifying. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay. I am glad we can Hulk here. That's important. This is a terrifying... Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the knockout while I have it. Target creature you control deals damage to target creature you don't control. Off the board, please. Thank you. Okay. Got our white source. Opponent could have a splash. This can tap for anything, remember? Okay. Let's start. Obviously, Wakandan Royal Guard can also handle an invasion pretty damn well. We've seen that in films. Tough choice. My reasoning is that... Oh, okay. All right, okay. Unbeatable. The alien invasion has nothing on the unbeatable Squirrel Girl. I love again the squirrel pose in the like Superman landing 3-point stance. Squirrel Girl doesn't have to go into combat. Squirrel Girl can just activate and make 2, then 4, then we can just go from there. So, Yeah, like, that's 2... They're shapeshifters. They're all... Oh, no! Well... The shapeshifter turns on when there's 2 of them. I didn't think that had any text in this set. Yep. I don't think we're hitting maximum magic, y'all. I still feel like that was a correct pull on killing a threat like that, but... We did not know we were going to be... If we're fine here, we're fine here, we weren't fine here. That's alright. Yeah, I missed the part as well. It's not Shapeshifter Changeling, but we do gain Changeling on that +2/+2. What are we doing? Double activation. I see. Okay. We're getting to double activation, which is better than a Savage Land Dino. I understand. I need to draw... We need to draw a kill spell now. Pyroclasm from our collection. That's a good one. I might get there. Hulk? Hulk is strongest there is. You know? We're pushing all out because we need to, like, the only way we win this is by, like, weird surprise damage. It's the only possible way we win this, is weird surprise damage. So that's what I'm playing towards, is like Human Torch kill. Something like that. Yeah, this. This is how we win. Uh-huh. This is exactly how we win. That makes the activation only +4 squirrels instead of, I don't know, +1,000. Oh no, uh-oh. Oh no, they figured it out now! Yeah, okay. Patriot is here to prevent Squirrel Girl from attacking. No? Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay. They figured it out. Okay. That's bad. Alright. I believe it's this. Patriot can't self-target, yeah. I don't know what card we can draw that gets us out of this. We're taking 10. Okay. Of the cards that got us out of this, that wasn't one of them. Alright. But you know what we do get? And this is a truth we saw in our previous game. She-Hulk is able to stop the alien invasion. She's very good at it. What an incredible, like... I guess I needed to hold... yeah, that was an excellent match. Are you kidding me? I needed to hold the Hulk smash a little longer? With a Death Toucher, maybe? Yeah, we probably want to hold it a little longer. I still probably spend it on Tigra as the thing. Incredible matches. We knew we were taking, like, hits because of our mana base, but god, this deck ruled. Hulk is inevitable. Squirrel Girl is inevitable. This is the deck for those who walked in late. With We are playing Bruce Banner with no islands in the deck. We're just playing this as the ability to play the Hulk. The Avengers Tower can tap for blue. Yeah. Ah. We did play Bruce. This is a really fun deck. Probably a light, like, the thing I can say about it is that it's very light on interaction. You can see we have Go Nuts, Hulk Smash, Lightning Strike, and that's, I think, the end of removal in the deck. That's its, like, very clear weak point. But Alien Invasion takes some time to get going. You like drawing this late is just a dud of a card, but is a damn threat if we can get it down on, like, if we had one of those 2-drop scrolls, that would have felt very good, right? Gotta shout out Johnny Storm. 2/2 flyer that's also a 5/5 flyer that also just like pings all the time. Really good. Windrake at minimum. Obvious. I don't need to say anything about hero training. Anyway, I think this puts Phil's win-loss record at 19-6. I think that's Phil's record so far. 19-6, 19-7. Were they both maximum magics? It would be 19-7 if Phil. Like, like showed up with a 75% win rate, give or take. LeBron over here is just doing all the work. Anyway, yeah, fun deck. Our mana basically always functioned. We went really heavy on it. I was picking these lands pretty highly. I was picking Avengers Tower really highly. She-Hulk showed up too. She-Hulk, yeah, both sides. Like this card a lot. The artifact and enchantment hit is all over the place. You know, our opponent had Web Up in that one game. It would have been huge. This body is also a good size. Both She-Hulk and Pet Avengers 4/4. It does take all 5 animals to be able to match the power of She-Hulk. So. We only got the Spider-Man once, but it mattered. It was the game. So, anyway, let's open some packs. We got a pile of them to finish off on. So just taking a look. Yeah, restorative technique. Like, when I've read this card, it's like, oh, this is sort of like Prish's Adventures. But the sorcery on it, this is, I guess, here for, like, the self-targeting thing. I don't know. I'm not huge on it. I wasn't huge on Prish's Adventures either, but, like, here in training, I think easy claim to best common in the set. Giant Growth. We didn't get to draft the Knight. I feel like this has a real deck. Especially, like, the fact that, like, multiple of these can just, like, all go off one. And there's a lot of, like, if there's a 1/1 counter deck, this is the card that, like, makes me think about it as, like, a thing that you might actually tap Powerful Broker for. It's our time. Our city. It's our time. These are all the guys on the bridge in that video. Crew 6 makes this unreal. I've seen. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controls, plus it with Hawkeye's... Oh! So you get covering fire, like, on a burn spell. Yeah! That's cool. K with the photon blast, yeah. Johnny, yeah. Yeah, Kate here has the Hawkeye like mini series. Madam Hydra's so small of body, but like such a like a bunch of free 2/1s is really great. It's just terrifying that you're playing 4 for a card that blows up if like a breeze comes by or a lightning strike happens. Killmonger. The destroy target non-land permanent is why I like Killmonger here. Not only can you just hit, like, you know, sack your smallest creature for their biggest, but, like, getting rid of alien invasion, or it comes to worse, like, Galactus. Not Galactus, the creature, but the saga. Masters of Evil. Scarlet Witch is really cool. Make huge spells, like, super tiny. Construct the Cosmic Cube. Okay, so the thing about Construct a Cosmic Cube is that 7 plan counter thing is not happening. That's so not real. Because if you've drawn your second card each turn 7 times, something's gone wrong or your opponent died. Then I guess maybe on the something's gone wrong. We are out here analyzing their cube. It's like a 1% text, but like when it happens, you're probably winning on the spot. So that's good. Yeah, the Scarlet Witch, which is important, like, that feel. Yeah, you can do the add a counter bit. That is real. Daredevil. I wonder if their opponent didn't have fear, if they went in. Shield flying car. Vehicle enters, exile creature control. Okay, this has a save a creature pickup. Your Uber has arrived. Jane Foster Thor. Jane Foster Thor is incredibly strong. Her attack trigger works on every different direction. So, when she attacks, exile an artifact or creature, then return it tapped. This can get a blocker out of the way by attacking and then flickering it in tapped. This can target your own creature for, you know, funny come into play effects again. This can target an equipment so that you can redraw off of that bottom trigger. You know, hopefully it's if it's Mjolnir, your opponent's in hell because, you know, Mjolnir just keeps zapping, which makes sense. Thor should work well with Mjolnir. Storm, I think, is one of the coolest cards. I talk about Storm whenever she comes up, and that her cards have to be the coolest because Storm is the coolest. Mole Man. Oh, look at the mole boy. Mole. Whenever a token attacks, you may mill a card. And whenever you play a land, you make a mole. Whenever you... Okay. Play lands from your graveyard. Okay. No, that makes sense. This is, There's a constructed world for this. Green Landfall is one of the best things to be doing on the Analyze Cube. I think the Analyze Cube is that's like the AIM scientist that made a MODOK, right? Speaking of Storm getting absolute killers of cards whenever she's around, for one, excellent art piece for this. For two, this is a reprint of the Secret Lair Storm that came out, I think, year and chain, 2 years back, a while back. Storm has, whenever Storm hits, the next spell you cast has Storm. Making for a very powerful thing to build around. Yeah, these, like, I'm glad that these are in the set like this. But yeah. So, all right, let's finish. Return 3 target heroes from grave. All right, that's a fun one. Pick up 3. Power boost. Okay, this is a starter card. This is the most starter card in the world. You got it, boss. Quick creature, flying haste. Yeah. And then cast 100 white spells. Wonder how that happened in here. This is starter jump set art cap. Okay, hands off, indestructible. Human soldier, you say, huh? Okay. Who am I? Okay, I'm not gonna fight you on it, but, like, I don't think you, the person making the thing, gets to call the thing iconic. Like, I'm not gonna disagree that that it's true, but it's like a faux pas in my mind. Aiden Pierce's iconic cap is exactly what I think of when I hear iconic. You're dead on. That's why I say that. But, like, you're not wrong. This is, like, obviously. But I don't know. Again, I'm not calling it incorrect, just calling it a faux pas. Anyway. That's our draft. Good stuff. We'll do some more of this next week. I kind of hope we just keep drafting Phil forever. What if every draft we ever do with this set just has Phil forever? Thanks, Phil. Welcome back from Tahiti. Hope your stay was great. If this gets you to do anything, it's go watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I suppose, right? Like... All right. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, follow, subscribe, 7 Central on weekdays. This is normal stream time. You get the cool skulls, slimes, Moltres, mimics, But if you're just here having a good time, A+. Glad to have you. Glad to just have you around when we're talking about characters or all the bits going on. Glad to show it off. All right. Thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.